You found a house, you put in the offer, and then the seller said no. Not because your price was wrong, but because you showed up with the wrong piece of paper. I'm going to make sure that this never happens to you. Here is something I see all the time. A family has been saving. They have been watching listings. They finally find one. Great school district, right price, the kitchen they've always wanted. They make the offer and they lose it. Not to a cash buyer, not to someone offering more money. They lose it to another family who was simply more prepared. The difference came down to the two words most buyers use the wrong way: pre-qualified and pre-approved. People think they mean the same thing. They do not. And I'm going to break this down for you today so you never walk into a negotiation at a disadvantage. Hi, my name is Robert, and on this channel, we simplify the home loan process. I've helped families close on homes they thought were out of reach. And one of the first things I do with every single buyer is make sure they understand exactly where they stand. Today, I'm going to give you that same conversation. Let's start with the pre-qualification. When someone says they're pre-qualified, what does that actually mean? It means a lender looked at a rough picture of your finances, usually just what you told them, and said, based on that, you might qualify for a loan around this amount. That's it. No documents, no verification, no deep look at your credit, just an estimate. Pre-qualification is not useless. It gives you a starting point. It helps you figure out if you're in the ballpark. But here is what it does not do. It does not tell a seller you are a serious buyer. It does not tell an agent you can close. And it does not protect you in a competitive offer situation. Think about pre-qualification like asking a friend who knows a little bit about cooking to look at your fridge and tell you if you can make dinner. They might say yes, but nobody's sitting down to eat until somebody actually cooks. Pre-approval is a different level entirely. When you go through pre-approval, a lender actually looks at your finances, not just what you tell them, what your documents show them. Here's what a lender reviews during a real pre-approval: your income, meaning your pay stubs and tax returns, your employment history. They want to see stability, your credit report, not just your score, but what is on there, your bank statements. Where is your down payment coming from? And your debts, car payments, student loans, credit cards, etc. When all of that checks out, the lender gives you a pre-approval letter. That letter says, we have reviewed this person's actual financial picture, and we are prepared to lend up to this amount. This is a very different statement than estimate. To a seller, a pre-approved letter is proof. It says this buyer has done the work, this offer is real. When a seller has two offers on the table and one has a pre-qualification and the other has a pre-approval, they are going to take the pre-approval every time. Real story. Check this out. I had a client who was renting in the suburbs. She had been saving for 2 years, found her neighborhood, found her price range. She got pre-qualified online in about 3 minutes and felt ready. She found a house, made an offer the same day. The seller's agent called her agent and asked one question: is this buyer pre-approved? The answer was no. Her offer never even got a counter. It was just set aside. She called me 2 days later. We got her fully pre-approved in about 48 hours. She went back out, and the very next house she offered on, she got it. Same buyer, same finances, different piece of paper. The house didn't change. The market didn't change. She just came prepared the second time. Here are 3 mistakes I see most often, and I want you to avoid all of them. Mistake number 1, getting pre-qualified online and thinking you're ready to make an offer. You're not. You've done step one of a two-step process. Don't stop there. Mistake number 2, waiting until you find a house to get pre-approved. I hear this one constantly. I'll get pre-approved when I find something I love. By the time you find something you love, someone else who has already been pre-approved will already have an offer in. The pre-approval has to come first. Mistake number 3, assuming pre-approval is complicated or invasive. It's not. Gathering your documents takes maybe an hour. The review process on our end usually takes 24 to 48 hours. And once you have that letter, you can make offers with confidence. Myth number 1, getting pre-approved hurts your credit. Getting pre-approved involves a credit check. That part is true. But one hard inquiry on your credit report usually drops your score by less than 5 points. And that effect fades within a few months. Missing out on a house because you weren't pre-approved, that cost is much bigger. You do not have to go to a bank. You do not have to use whoever your real estate agent suggests first. You can shop for a lender just like you can shop for a house. What matters is that you find someone who is going to take the time to explain your options and actually guide you through the process, not just hand you a number. So here is what I want you to take away from this video. Pre-qualification is a starting estimate. Pre-approval is the real thing. If you are serious about buying a home this spring or even this summer, the most important step you can take right now is getting pre-approved before you fall in love with a house. I talk to families every week who are closer than they think. They've been waiting because it felt too complicated or too early. Most of them could be pre-approved within 48 hours. Maybe that's you. If you want to know exactly where you stand, I do a free discovery call. No pressure, no sales pitch, just a conversation to look at your situation and tell you what's realistic. The link to book that call is in the description of this video and the top pinned comment below. I'd love to talk to you. And if you're not quite ready for that call just yet, that is completely fine. Hit subscribe and keep watching. I put out videos every week that break down exactly what you need to know to get from where you are to where you want to be. My time is up, but I thank you for yours. As I always say, guys, let's be good to one another. Let us let grace abound. Watch these next 2 videos here. They'll help you in your education as you prepare to become a homeowner and achieve your goals. And for the rest of you, indeed, y'all stay blessed.